hello, 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 hello. Hi. Okay. I don't know why I found that so funny. So today I'm doing something a little bit different for me, which is I'm going to try and make my first ever junk journal, and I'm hoping that this, as long as it turns out, obviously, this junk journal will be made up of and be used to keep the memories and pieces from 2022. And then once this one is finished, I'm going to move on to making one to start building one for 2023. I did say 2022 before, didn't I? I don't know. Anyway, this one's for 2022 and all of the gorgeous things I received and stuff. So I've kept back this Ritz crackers box from Christmas, and that's going to be the base of my front cover. So my idea was to do half an hour, possibly an hour if I'm feeling okay, but no longer than an hour, of making and doing anything to do with my junk journal every Sunday. So hopefully that works out. I do have a tendency to want to complete projects, so I will sit there for hours and then I will become very ill afterwards because I've pushed myself too hard, and then I can't do anything for a while, and then I need to catch up. So I'm going to set a timer, and once that timer goes off, I'm going to put this away to get out for next week. So regardless of whether I finished, I'm just going to be working on it every week. Right, now I've got to work out real quick. So Si bought me this Nightmare Before Christmas alarm clock, which is just gorgeous. I got to work out how it... Okay, how do you... Because I don't trust myself to just... So it's... So I think that's about half an hour. But I don't know because it hasn't really got numbers or anything. It's a very loud clock as well, by the way. So I'm just going to cut. And oh, by the way, this is definitely not a tutorial. I am flying in the dark here. I have never made one of these before. Like proper newbie. Just to let you know. Yeah, so I'm just gonna open this up real quick. And then snip these bits off. And again down the bottom. Now the only problem I can actually foresee is that a lot of the stuff that I got is possibly bigger than a Ritz cracker box. But I think it'll be fine because it's a junk journal. It'll be fine if it sticks out and is not completely equal. I think that it looks quite nice when it's uneven. Like it's all different sizes, and that's fine. It's whatever suits you really, and whatever you want to work with. And as this is my first, I don't know what suits me and what I enjoy creating. It's all about just what strikes you in the moment, I think. Which is kind of one of the things that appeals to me about doing this, is that it's so bullet journaling is very much structured, possibly not the way that I do it, but it's more structured. It's meant to be structured. It's meant to keep you together and your plans together. And junk journaling is very much about being creative and free, and I think. Well, I don't think that I've ever seen any videos of anyone going into making or setting up, like not setting up, but adding to junk journals. I don't think I've seen any videos where they've been like, well, this is exactly what I want to do this week or this month. It's more of a, these are the items I want to include. Let's see where they're fit. Oh, I like it on this page. Actually, this page will be better. That sort of thing. I like the idea of being more free and... Okay. I would really like to create some straight edges with my guillotine. But as we all know, until I get new blades for that thing, it definitely doesn't create straighter edges. It creates very, very torn edges. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to have that on the inside. So I love this paper. I think it's really, really beautiful. But it's very thin, but it's also gold gilded. But I thought that this would be really pretty on the front, as the base on the front. And then I thought to make it sturdier on the inside, I could use this red cardstock, because I think those colours go quite nicely together. As always when I'm trying something new, I am weirdly... very weirdly nervous about doing it. It's so odd that, isn't it, really? I'm going to glue them together like so that the spine of it kind of sits in between the two markers, so that it doesn't, when I fold it, like separate, like it's not causing any additional stress on it. I'm just going to use that as a guide to glue those two sheets together so I've got enough. Okay, now watch me just double check. Can you imagine if I got one of them upside down? I can. That sounds exactly like something I would do. Like just get the paper upside down. Does sound So you get one direction and then the other. That does sound very me. Okay. And then I'm going to have it so that the pattern is facing this way, because this paper isn't particularly like thick. At least I know that this cardstock will cover that. Any kind of sins. So I'm just gonna glue up this real quick. There we go. I've done that way too far away. Now this bit, I suppose it will be just before. Oh well. This will be fine. It'll be fine. It'll all work out. Just go with it. I would say trust the process, but I don't really have a process at the moment. Not for this, anyway. Okay. And then this one's going to be the one that goes over that line. So it should be okay. Should be. So this year seems to be like it's going to be my year of firsts. As I did my first ever artist trading cards for the open collab there on Thursday, and I am going to be doing my, I'm going to be joining in with Crafted Treats 2017, or is it just 17? Angelica's birthday giveaway challenge, where, let's see if I can actually find, because I wrote down all the info for it, so it'd be quite cool if I could let you guys know. And I will actually, I will link the video for you guys as well. I'll link the video for you guys as well, so you can go check it out. But okay, so here we go. Here is my first ever VR for someone. So yeah, it's for Crafters Treats 2017, and it's for Angelica's birthday, and she has asked for this giveaway for you to make a birthday card, and to decorate an artist trading card, which is a card that is 2.5 by 3.5, and it's just decorated however you want on the front, and then on the back you put your information. And she has asked for you to include your name, your mailing address, your birthday month, your YouTube and Instagram handle, your email address, craft style, favourite colour, favourite craft element, favourite snacks, and any crafting dislikes. And then she has also asked for 4 Crafter's Choice embellishments. So that basically just means whatever you choose. And the only restriction is they must be at least 3 layers. So your embellishments must be at least 3 layers. So yeah, and the postmark date, I think it was the 15th of March. That is the closing postmark date. So if you would like to join in with that, then hop across to her video, her channel, so that you can get the address and the full kind of rules and things like that. It is open internationally. I don't remember what the prize was. I apologise. Do you know what? Whenever I tend to enter or like think about entering anything like this, I don't really think about the prize. Like, I really wanted to do one of these send away things because it just seems like so much fun to have like a little set challenge. And so I'm not even sure whether I read what the prize was. The actual process I enjoy. Just like, you know, with the, like you get ones with the like comment on videos in the series. I quite like those ones because they tend to be videos that I want to watch anyway. But you get to see such fantastic things, and also you get to kind of know that crafter a little bit more through their crafting, but also because you're watching a fair few of their videos in a row, it's a little bit more chatty and you're getting to know that person. So the actual giveaway itself is always just like a bonus. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to cut like a little triangle. Doesn't really have to be exact, which is lucky for me. And then another little triangle just at each of the corners. And that is just so it folds in without having a big lumpy bit in the corner, basically. And okay. Going to glue this down. Now I think the only problem with it being there is that I wanted the more, the thicker sort of one to be along the spine, because that's going to be the bit that takes all the pressure. But I don't think it'll be too bad, because I think that the one for this year is going to be the one that is going to need reinforcing, because I'll be adding to that as I go, whereas this one is just like the bits that, so it'll probably be more recent bits or very poignant bits. Like I've got some really beautiful folders that pen pals have sent me. Like I've got like a couple of the folders that I'd like to include were like a couple from the Happy Mailers, where they were like the first people to mail me like just random acts of kindness, which I thought was so lovely, but also stunning mails as well. Really, really gorgeous. So I'd like to include them with like a little note sort of saying that this was the year. This was the year. I'm just going to do a little. Okay. And then I'm going to pop a little bit across here. I mean, it's lucky that I'm not too bothered about straight lines, really, isn't it, considering my guillotine is out of commission at the moment. So I'm just roughly kind of measuring. There we go, and I want some of that beautiful blue to show through. Don't know whether that is going to work actually. Yeah, it is. I don't know whether I want it to be thicker, like wider, I mean, not thicker. So that it folds properly in those gaps, but we'll find out in a minute. And any mistakes I make on this first ever journal, well, they can be learned from and remembered for the next one that I make. That is what it is all about. Making mistakes, learning from them, and improving on your crafting abilities. Oh, I got a nice lump of glue in with that. sure that that does fold over. Yeah, see, I'm going to struggle with this one a little. Okay. Okay. So yeah, anyone watching that have got any tips on what's the best glue to use for junk journaling, or just design tips or mistakes you've made in the past so that I don't have to, fantastic. Feel free to leave me any tips that you have. I'm all open to those. Okay, and then the other side. Again, I've left not enough room really, because like if you see on that side it's covering that bit. And this side I'm barely going to be able to before I fall into that score line. But it is something to learn from, not something that is gonna, I don't want to pull it all apart. Otherwise we'll end up with my first ever junk journaling video being me making and then dismantling the cover of my junk journal, which as fun as that sounds. That needs to be a little bit smaller. And a little bit smaller still. There we go. That's perfect. Well, it's fine, you know. So what is what's happening for everyone so far in their January? I don't think I have any particular, like, big news. Okay, so that's going to be my front cover, which is nice and chunky. Like, that should fit. I think that should fit at least 3 like signatures in there, in that binding. Going to go along this little bit here, just add a tiny like bit of glue to that. Because it dries clear anyway, and I think that that would end up being covered by the end of it. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to flash me that thumb and comment down below any tips on junk journaling, and remember to hop across to Angelica's channel to check out her birthday giveaway, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks guys, love ya, bye.